Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals, the basics. In this presentation, you will learn basic information about deferred action for childhood arrivals, including what deferred action means and who is eligible to apply. Our office has put together 3 webinars that you can access from nyc.gov. The topics cover deferred action for childhood arrivals, the basics, collecting documents, finding legal assistance, and avoiding and reporting immigration scams. What is deferred action? Deferred action for childhood arrivals was announced by the Obama administration on June 15, 2012. It went into effect on August 15, 2012. It is administered by the United States Citizenship and Immigration Services, or USCIS for short. The New York City Mayor's Office of Immigrant Affairs is here to help interested New Yorkers get the right information about this process. Deferred action for childhood arrivals is a process that allows some undocumented young people to get temporary protection from deportation. This means that the government has decided not to remove them from the United States for a certain period of time. If you get deferred action, you may also be able to get a permit to work legally in the United States. The federal government may give you permission to work legally if you are able to show an economic necessity to work, or that you must work in order to support yourself. Here are some other things you need to know. Deferred action is temporary. It is not a permanent way to remain in the United States. If you are granted deferred action, you will need to reapply every 2 years and show you still meet the criteria for deferred action. You will also need to reapply for your work permit if you have been given one. Additionally, the federal government may choose to end your deferred action at any time. There is no guarantee that you will be protected from deportation for the full 2 years. Many people say deferred action is like the DREAM Act, but it is different. Unlike the DREAM Act, deferred action is not legal status, and it does not provide a pathway to a green card or citizenship. Who is eligible for deferred action? In order to be considered for deferred action, you must be able to prove that you meet the following guidelines. You came to the United States before reaching your 16th birthday. You have continuously resided in the United States since June 15, 2007 up to the present time. You were under the age of 31 as of June 15, 2012. You entered the country without inspection before June 15, 2012, or your lawful immigration status expired as of June 15, 2012. You are currently in school, have graduated or obtained your certificate of completion from high school, have obtained your general education development certification, or you are honorably discharged from the Coast Guard or Armed Forces of the United States. You have not been convicted of a felony, significant misdemeanors, or 3 or more misdemeanors, and do not otherwise pose a threat to the United States. You were present in the United States on June 15, 2012, and at the time of making your request for consideration of deferred action with the USCIS. Please note, if you meet these guidelines, you are eligible for consideration of deferred action for childhood arrivals. Applications will be reviewed on a case-by-case basis, and there is no guarantee that you will automatically be granted for deferred action. For more information about deferred action for childhood arrivals, including how to collect documents, where to find legal assistance, and how to avoid and report immigration scams, please visit nyc.gov.